Good evening, YouTube. Who's your Piper, aka Mark, coming at you with Yabo of sorts. This is the box pass that I'm participating in with several other YouTubers, and just got home from work. It's kind of late in the day. It's around 7 o'clock in the evening. Ran in, I got some dinner, saw this package, and so I need to kind of go through it. As you could have seen there when I lifted that box up, it's already been opened. I did that so I could read the instructions, because I need to read instructions every once in a while. But we're to show what's in the box and then show what we put back into the box. And I will say this box really excites me, because as a new pipe smoker, I have not tried the majority of the tobacco blends in this box. And you know, I would love to keep all of it, but you know, obviously you can't do that. It's not, kind of ruins the whole idea. But some pretty neat things in here, I guess. Stuff that I'll probably never lay hands on again. So it's going to be a real tough decision for me, of like, what do I take out? What do I put back? I mean, what do I have to have out of this box? So there's a couple easy decisions for me, but then there's like some really cool stuff. So you're going to really have wished that you have participated in this, but you know, it is what it is, and maybe we'll get something else started like that. So you can participate if you have not in this. So this came from Andy, Nom de Gram, Gam. Andy, I just butchered your YouTube channel. You know who I'm talking about. And so he and I, he contacted me and said, you know, he was letting me know, hey, I got the box, I'm going to be sending it to you. Is there anything that you, in particular, that you want? And you know, I just was like, at first I was like, no. And I went to bed, and I, like, late that night, I was like, oh man, Andy's like really into snuff. I've never tried snuff. So I wrote him, and I'm like, you know, I don't know if you've got the box taped up yet or not, but if you don't, man, just throw in like a little sample for me. Just because I really want to try it. So he did. This is, you know, the one thing that's not really part and parcel of this package, but I asked for a little sample. And I haven't opened any of these. I know, I mean, maybe some of these are opened, and it looks like some are taped. Holy mackerel, Andy, you really, I really appreciate it. So generous. Thank you so much. So we'll set that off to the side. Okay, so let's go into it. If you've been, I mean, obviously, you probably are subbed to Briar Hokie's channel, and there's a bunch of other guys, and you've probably seen some of this already. But I'm pretty early up the chain, so we'll go ahead and go through this. Got some pipe cleaners, check tools. You know, we're each supposed to take a check tool, so we'll do that. This is where Carl is very brave. The leave a pinch bag. Let me smell that really quick. I got some ideas of what I want to put in there, but I won't put quality in there. I don't want to put something nasty. So far, so good, Carl. So far, so good. So you'll see this baggie grow a little bit with time. Hope nobody puts any grouse more in there. That stuff is nasty. All right, so let's see what's in the package. Some McClellan. I believe this is the 40th anniversary. Never had it. This is very appealing to me. And I'm out in my shop, so I'm stacking stuff up over here on a ladder. So, McBaron Vanilla Flake. Never had it. Mississippi River Special Reserve. Never had it. Like I said, most of this stuff I've never had. I mean, this is like incredible. Frog Morton on the Town. I've had that. Or I have it. I don't know if I've tried it. I've got it in my cellar. The Unpronounceable. So I'm going to splice another video on the end of this. Shows maybe what I put back. I'm not going to show everything I put in here. But I gotta look at all these. 'Cause I don't even know what some of this stuff is. So pretty cool. Cornell and Deal, the Exhausted Rooster. Never had it. Cornell and Deal Haunted Bookshop. I don't know if that's going to show up with the lighting. I've had that. Camoys Cask number 7. I've got 2 of these unopened in my cellar. So I know I probably will have that go back into the box. Some Balkan Sabrani. I had a tin of this and I sent it to Wharf Valley Boy. Never had it. Never tried it. So I mean I had it at one time. Some small batch. Never had. See what my struggle's gonna be? I've never had any of these. Standard Mixture Mellow by Dunhill. Never had it. Some Drew Estate 7th Avenue Blonde. I've not had this Drew Estate. Interesting. Never had it. Colt Blood Red Moon. I've had it. Got some in my cellar. And So to Bed. Have not had it, but I got some in my cellar. That's like really cool, sealed up with tape or something, or I don't know. Awesome. Got the waterproof matches. Pretty cool. Flake medallions. Is it Davidoff? Never had it. Pretty cool. Opening night. Cornell and Deal. I got like 3 or 4 tins of this in my cellar. Germain's Brown Flake. Never had it. Carter Hall. Got some in my car. Never go anywhere without that. Some matches. Pretty cool. 3-year Matured Virginia by Dunhill. I got some of that in my cellar. I'm running out of space here. Some Dark Flake by Dunhill. Never had it. Some Dunhill Nightcap. I want to say I've tried this, but I don't think I have. It's got some age on it. That's cool. But I don't know if this one appeals to me, but I've not yet had that, I don't think. And some Acadian Perique. It's pretty cool, never had it. Central Park Stroll, Drew Estate. I don't believe I've had this Drew Estate. A couple years, almost a year and a half or so. Looks interesting. Never had it though. El Nino. That was my very poor Chris Farley imitation. I don't believe I've had this either. And some Deep Hollow pipe tobacco. I've heard a lot about this. I've never had it. And I believe that is it. So that's kind of, I've got some things to kind of look at and say, okay, what am I going to put back in there? Some that I either have in my cellar or have tried. I will not use, I'll probably not take any of those. So that helps out a little bit. Because, I mean, I figure if I got it in my cellar, what's the point in, I mean, I will tell you that what I've got sitting over here right now has got more age on it than what I have in my cellar. But, you know, I'll just put those back in and pass that along. And then looks like I've got, there's probably 15, 20 tins of tobacco that I got to sort through and say, okay, what is it that I want and what is it that I can replace with quality stuff? So, pretty fun decision tonight. Thursday night, really nice outside, sitting in the shop. I'll splice another video on here and you'll see some of what I'm putting back in, and I'll put some stuff in that I'm just not gonna say. So I think the next person this will go to is Daniel Shore, and certainly, you know, want to send him best wishes and hope he's doing better. So, all right, let me go see what I can do. Okay, so I'm back. What am I putting back in? I'm going to show you about half of what I'm putting back in. I only took a few out, and I took them down to my cellar, and I need to get back down there, but my son's down there actually taking a shower. It's a long explanation of how our house is set up, but in the basement where I have my room, it is closed off from the laundry room, which is attached to the shower, and there's one door. Anyways, I'm waiting until he's done. So I'll do a quick little video at the end showing you what I took out. What am I putting in that I can show you? Because there are some things that I've added that just want it to be a surprise. So some pretty cool stuff in there. But I am adding some Samuel Gowith English Summer Flake. It's got about a year of age on it. Like a lot of my stuff doesn't have tons of age on it, but that has a year. I'm just going to add to the Drew Estate collection some Gatsby Luxury Flake. If I'm not mistaken, this has got about a year on it as well. Some McClellan's Black Shag. It's got just over a year on it. Actually, it's got more than that. So somebody, I can't remember where I picked this up. Somebody wrote on it April 2017, but I actually think it's from 2014. And then some Carl Eric Private Blend. This has 10 years of age on it, and it's a flake, Virginia, some burley, fluffy and long fibrous cut mixed with flakes. I guess it's a mixed cut. Still sealed. 10 years. I've placed another 3 tins in the box, as well as something else that's special. So I will show you the tins I took out in just a moment.